Moin Metalheads. Ich freue mich jetzt wahnsinnig auf einen wunderbaren Gast hier. Bei uns im Interview ist Mr. Megadeth himself, Dave Mustaine. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Dave, you just arrived in Wacken. You might have heard about the issues we had in the last days with all the mud and the rain. So have you seen anything of it in the news or something?
Did I see any news of it happening? Yeah, we were aware of what was going on, and we're happy that the sunshine is here right now. We have a way of sometimes finding the sun in terrible conditions. You know, most festivals have breaks during the day, even when it's raining. You know, it's sunny. So there's always that moment in the day when the sun comes out, and I love it right now. It's beautiful, and this is what I love about being in Germany is when the sky is clear and everybody's happy, and just a fellowship back here with all the people working the festival is amazing, and I'm seeing a lot of bands that I know the people in it, so it's really fun. It's a great atmosphere.
What is your secret? Why is the sun right now there when you play? How did you make it that the sun is coming here?
I didn't make it come here. I mean, we do have a nickname. People call us the Sunshine Boys because we were from California. But
of course,
you know, I'll take it if people want to call us the Sunshine Boys, and the sun comes out for our part. Great. You know, I hope it doesn't rain now because of that. But yeah, I think it's cool when you have festivals. Sometimes in other places, South America, some places in the United States where it gets really unbearably hot, like some of the Mediterranean countries and some of the European countries that have super hot summers. Mm-hmm. You know, it's nice to have the rain during the day just for a little bit to cool off. Yeah. You know, so.
Okay, you know, the Germans complain about it. They want to live in California where always the sun is shining. So that's
you know what? Hey, Germany, I moved from California. You don't want to move there. Move someplace else. Move to Arizona. It's close enough to the water. You don't want to live in California.
Okay, so it's not your first time playing in Wacken. What makes this festival so special as an artist when you're on stage? What is the special about the crowd in Wacken?
Well, my mom was born in Germany, so I have German heritage, and I don't pretend to be German when I come here, but I love that part of me that feels good when I'm here.
Your album, The Sick, The Dying and The Dead, it was the record after a long pause that you had, and right now you're on tour with it, so finally happy that you can do it, right?
I'm happy that I can tour, yeah. I'm glad we made a new record. We took our time with this. We were obviously interrupted with the pandemic. Everybody was interrupted with that. But I also had an illness that I had contracted during the making of the record. So that kind of slowed things down a little bit too. But, you know, we just kept trying and kept going to work every day and you know, putting one foot in front of the next foot and just kept working, and pretty soon it was ready. You know, sometimes a record will let you know when it's ready. Like when you're working in post production and you're editing something, you know when it's okay. Yeah. You know, and then you know the other guys that are editors that do way too much editing. Yeah. You know,
don't touch it. It's okay.
It's done. Leave it the fuck alone.
You have great collaborations with Ice-T and Sammy Hagar on the record. How did this happen? So, friends of yours?
They're both friends of mine. Obviously for different reasons. You know, I met Ice. We were with the same management company, and then I had met Sammy. We had done a festival together, and working with Ice, that was a collaborative effort. So, you know, there was two artists working together on a new track. Working with Sammy was a cover song for us, and we had the original singer sit in with us, which made it kind of credible, but it probably would have been more interesting had we done a new song with Sammy. But, you know, I don't know much of Sammy's catalog that has really fast tempo stuff. So This Planet's on Fire, it was a song I did in my band that I was in before Metallica. And when I got into Metallica, one of the songs that we did was I Got the Fire, which is a Montrose song, which Sammy Hagar sang on that song.
you're playing live now for a couple of decades. So as you get, we all don't get younger. So is it getting harder for you being on tour, or is your condition getting better with every year you're on tour?
How do I look? How do I look?
Incredible, I would say.
I mean, you know, I'm pretty fit for my age, and it's my real hair.
The teeth
I have most of my teeth. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm free from the cancer.
Yeah.
So touring doesn't necessarily get easier at any time. Yeah, you find yourself getting more committed to it. Mm-hmm. And as you go along, I think when you're just starting, you want it to be just as good as when you become a professional, but you don't know how to get there. Mm-hmm. But the desire's still there, you know. In the beginning, I wanted to be a professional musician, and I was going to do it no matter what. I didn't want to have a plan B, because I figured if I had a plan B, that kind of let me think it's okay for plan A not to work.
Yeah, okay, so no plan B, just make plan A work, you don't need plan B.
Yeah. Don't allow yourself to settle on second best.
Yeah.
Always demand the best out of yourself. You know, other people can be, you know, blow-its. Other people can be, you know, second place, third place. I won't rest until I've done my very best.
Okay.
Now, if I come in second and I've given my first place effort, you know, it's got to be the judges.
Yeah, okay. Someone's fault must be.
Someone cheated. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Dave Mustaine, thanks a lot for being here, for talking with us, and I'm really looking forward to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Mustaine von Megadeth, heute auch im Stream hier bei Magenta Musik und Magenta TV.